not one footballer or ex-footballer or manager or ex-manager has disagreed with what you said 5 minutes after the incident, that you shouldn't have done it, that anyone would do it. They've all said family first, man first, footballer second. Has that been reassuring around the place to hear the support? That
was exactly my feeling and my reaction, and I look at myself, and I am of course much older than Eric, and of course I have much more years in football than Eric, and as you know, I was born a footballer's son, and I grew up a footballer's manager. And the only thing that I can say is that if I see something happening with my son, I'll do the same. I wouldn't think 2 seconds about doing the same. So that's why I told I would do the same. But as professionals, sometimes we have to go through difficult situations, and we have to try to cope with it and be a little bit lucky of not happen the same that happened with Eric. So, but I think everybody understands what happened. Everybody has an opinion. I'm happy that the football family understands what happened. And to be honest, what happened, and let's move. And as you was asking me before, what about Eric being in the right frame of mind to play tomorrow? Of course. The only thing that matters is, first of all, that nothing really big happened. And secondly, he played so well in the last 2 matches that, of course, he's going to play.
Okay, Moose.
You say he was in the right frame of mind to play, but I mean, he's had the last 2 days, literally the whole sporting world, TV, radio, newspapers, has literally been about that one incident. Did you even consider saying to him, listen, have the weekend off?
No.
You're not in a position to do that?
No, I wouldn't never do that. The player played so well, nothing happened, is nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be ashamed of. The football world is behind and understands completely the circumstances, and nothing. Of course, he's right to play.
How did the rest of the squad react to the other line? What happened?
I think the only reaction that I see is not in relation to that, because that is not a big story, it's not a big deal. The reaction is about being knocked out of the FA Cup. That is the reaction that we need. That's the reaction that the players are showing. That's the only thing that matters. And again, with the limitations we have, we did so many things well in the game. We deserve to win it. We did everything to do it. I think everybody knows why we didn't win. It's obvious. The reason that unfortunately we didn't win. But even so, the players, they fought until the end. They tried to win. We lost. But the feeling is we gave everything. And again, I would prefer to be in an amazing moment of results. But I'm learning so much about my players' qualities as players, my players' qualities as men, the way they can cope with a difficult situation. The player that is in ultra fatigue and tells me until my last inch of energy, I'm ready to do everything you need me to do. So I'm learning so much. So that's good.
You say some players have asked you, or may ask you, for a rest.
Nobody asked me for a rest. Everybody told me, the ones that they feel they need a rest, they didn't ask me for a rest. They told me, I am ready to do or to try to do anything you need from me, but, and then I have to process the but, and I have to try to find a balance and to try to find a team with possibilities to win both matches, which is something that, of course, we cannot promise, but is something that we have to prepare ourselves and to be convinced that we can do.
Finally, you're going to Burnley, a game which is a big game because obviously they're battling for a top 4, for a top 5 spot as well. Tomorrow there's going to be a full stadium. It'll be like any normal Premier League game. But Steve Bruce has come out and said that because of the coronavirus, soon we may be playing games behind closed doors. Other people are already saying that. Italy are already doing that. How would you feel about that situation? Do you think it's a possibility? Do you think that the product football?
Yeah, maybe Steve has some information that I don't have. I don't know anything about it. Honestly, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything in relation to the Premier League. I don't know anything in relation to the Champions League. I know that if the match Tuesday instead of Leipzig would be Inter or AC Milan, I know that we wouldn't even play the match. I don't know what is going to happen Tuesday. In this moment, I think, especially in relation to the match tomorrow, that the match will be full stadium, and maybe Steve knows something that I don't know. I don't know anything, and I will do what I am told to do. What I'm told to do is, if I have to play behind closed doors, I play. If I have to stop playing because of not even with behind closed doors, I will not play. If I'm told to play with full house, I play with full house. Just football pro, football man. I do what I'm told to do.
Okay. Kelly, Jonathan.
If you go in tomorrow, will you play Casemiro or football?
In this moment, I think Lloris can play. That's my feeling.
So if he isn't fit, have you made a decision about the backup?
Yeah.
Is it Paul?
It's Paulo.
Paul?
Yeah, it's normally when Hugo is not playing, it's Paulo that is playing every match, a part of the last one. So Paulo is the number 2, let's say the hypothetical hierarchy. So if Hugo is not playing tomorrow, which I hope he does, will be Paulo playing.
And can you confirm whether Dele Alli has appealed his FA Cup deadline of yesterday?
I don't know.
Ellie. And then finish with Jack.
Jose, Lucas and Stephen Bergwijn both asked to come off because they felt they were close to injury. Are they going to be in a state to be able to start tomorrow?
There are players with the but. Steven comes from Holland, 1 match per week, complete different league, complete different intensity. You can imagine that to play here is a different world. And Lucas, I think, he never played as much in his life because, or in Paris, or in here, in Mauricio period, he was never like, I think, even a first choice player. And when he was playing 20 minutes, he was on the bench, play 1 game, doesn't play the second. Always in this perspective of rotation, when you have lots of players for the same positions. Happened that in Paris, happened that here at Tottenham with Lucas, Lamela, Kane, Llorente, Son, lots of options. And in the past 3 months, he found himself in a position where he has to play every minute, and even in positions that are not originally his positions. So he's being absolutely incredible. For me, absolutely incredible. So yes, there are buts behind them, but they have to play. They have to play, or if not, we are throwing away our chances of winning matches. So we have to go with them. We have to analyze how. We have to analyze if both at the same time, and go with everything we have from the beginning. Keep them on the bench, and the game plan is to go and try to go later. Split minutes between them. We have to try to find the best strategy to give the team the best chances of winning matches, but also to give the players the best chance to perform.